Alright, King's Row. So, your resident rule breaker here, giving you a rundown. Had my name upside down in Discord. Manager's not very happy about it. You're watching this. Love you guys. Okay, so either the teams that start time are trolling me with their picks, so I can actually talk about it. Defense, which is Jade. I always forget the new team's names. I feel really bad about that. Jade is running Mercy Ana, which if they had a Far Mercy, I would be fine with. But I'm just gonna assume Mercy and Ana are gonna be healing the tanks. Or maybe they're damage boosting McCree and Roadhog, I don't know. But they're gonna be healing the tanks, and they're gonna be stealing each other's ult charge. So Ana's ult's gonna charge slower, and Mercy's charge is gonna charge maybe a little bit slower, depending on how she prioritizes her buffs. So that could prove to be a problem, although Res could definitely help against an aggressive push. And Indigo on attack, running pretty much exactly standard Korean set soldier, but not a huge thing. Oh, I like this, but whoever's diva is not listening. Yeah, okay, so this is something Axel told us. So the other team can't actually see you until you get to this gate. And I think this is gonna work for them this time. Yep. Okay. So that was very optimistic of him to do that. But it was not a good idea. I think if they just stayed in the death ball for a little longer, then they probably could have gotten more kills in on that fight. Because they were totally caught off guard. I think the McCree was on the high ground there, and he didn't know what to do, because before he could shoot anything, guys would appear, they couldn't see past that statue, which is really good. But I think Reinhardt just played that a little weird, and no real picks came out. Just thought that counts though. No real reason keeping the shield up until you get to the choke, because if they have someone here, they can shoot it. Just tiny nitpick, but definitely helps. Alright. Enemy runs purple. You're getting really aggressive. Pin works out this time, although still probably wouldn't advise doing that. They're all purple, you should put the shield up. And I think they're gonna get this. Yeah, Mercy got way out of position. So, okay, charges learning his limits. You can see between the last two games.
I claim this objective.
My ultimate is almost ready. I'm ready to initiate
So, Indigo here could be pushing up a Reinhardt and McCree, Lucio maybe. Just to pressure a little bit, get some ult charge, although I guess McCree already has ult charge, so it's fine. Maybe Zarya instead of him. But now, look at how aggressive they can be. They can be, but they probably shouldn't be. That's that. Gets a lot of ground. That's a... Ooh. I'm really glad that that push still worked out, because
my ultimate is ready.
Wow, they're doing a lot better with their ults, but I'm glad that worked out, because poor Diva probably had the same problem I usually have. Hit shift and Q at the exact same time, and nothing happens, it just stays still. That was really unfortunate, but the rest of the team managed to make up for it. They're listening to my advice though, which is good. They still have 3 ults. I guess they used Deadeye there, and that's what saved it. But charge. Stop. You're playing Lucio, not some flashy DPS character. Look at this. You're all the way over here, and nobody else is with you. And look how split your team is because of it. You get away with it, but don't expect that. It's just sort of new team. People don't really know who should be listening to support calls and helping them out. Good res out of Minxie though. Gives him a chance, but it's not followed up on quite enough, unfortunately. Like, charge, stop, stop. Look at this. None of your team is there and you die. Like, what's the point of that? You're Lucio, doing that much damage. If they were just the slightest bit closer here with the Rhine, they could have challenged you after that. Definitely. It's not worth doing that, and you should really stop.
Move it out.
And rest of Indigo, if you're watching this, actually just yell at him. If he does that again, just scream at him until he comes back. Because it's just not right. He needs to learn that Lucio is not Genji and should not be played like him. Journey charges again without a shield or anything. You should be calling that so Zarya knows to protect you. Because sleeping and charging on her is actually a lot more easy than it seems. They pick up the Mei here. Again, charge. Okay.
Ultimate is charging.
Not sure how I feel about that.
At will.
Claps for the kills. They were flashy, but the team couldn't follow up on that. Like that trade, I don't really think worked out in their favor.
I'm
'Cause
ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
they lost their Reinhardt and their soldier down here, but they kept their Lucio, so everyone else that was here could just speed boost and run back and wait for their team. They have a close spawn, so it works out better for them. Because you lost 2 and they lost 2. And you lost your DPS. So, Deluge opting for the soldier now. That's a great wall, but no follow-up unfortunately.
My ultimate is
Again,
charging.
call the charges, you're getting stunned every single time.
Get here.
Oh, unfortunate. It's the Mei though, which is pretty good. I don't know which one's which.
Heroes never die
Oh.
for a price.
Another great res that Link see. How's their Ana doing an ult charge though? I guess it's okay, she just used it. And this is where they win. Or at least the fight. They win the fight here. For sure. Like, Deluge can get picks here, I think, but Journey shouldn't be this far. They need to group up. There's no way they're gonna challenge this one like that.
All systems checked out. Nano boost is charging.
I'm ready to start a blizzard.
Like, if you're gonna poke, use a shield, but I don't advise poking like that.
Reload stuck. Let's get a roll.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
So, it's a complete opposite story from the last game, where Jade is way up in ultimates compared to Indigo. They're probably gonna hate me for telling them to coordinate them a little better. But I'll feel good about it because I just helped the team get better. Anywho, Indigo somehow coming out with more kills in this situation here, but Deluge sort of wasted his ult a little bit. I think Mixie's gonna get another really good res here. Deluge has to call that. Nobody else went for it. Nice save out of Yosim. Deluge. They have the Mei bomb. The Mei back. And she can't really contest here. Locked herself off. I don't understand. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate play. But yeah, like these guys back here, they're not helping the rest of the team. They should be the ones protecting, and they're off on their own, letting the rest of the team die. Jade going for the Genji pick for stall, I guess, but they should probably do Tracer instead. I feel like Tracer's a better staller than Genji. Good res, but oh wow.
They're out of time. Attack.
This fight is so confusing. I think it's Indigo winning. Yeah. I think she just jumped off the map. I guess she was expecting someone to help her, but that didn't happen. Yep.
Score 0-3. Switching.
Interesting round. I think they started last point with 4 minutes and ended with 12 seconds, so great hold out of Jade. I know names. I can see team chat. so ooh, okay, so right off the bat, we got some counter picks on both sides. So the attack has a Pharah. Oh, please don't run Sombra.
Do it together.
Well, what are these guys doing? Okay, I'm assuming these are troll picks, but the Pharah against the Mei, that's a good counter. But then
Healing enough.
these guys had a Zen, one of these guys,
Stick to the plan.
and not a Lucio.
I'll bail you out.
So if they were to have a Lucio, or just them not having a Zen at all, puts them at a disadvantage, because they can't really push quite as fast. And then I think they're gonna run triple DPS here. That's what it's looking like. This is worrying. Okay, no. 2-2-2? No Lucio though. Lucio would definitely help. That's a good fire strike. Getting quite a bit of full charge. No wall coming out for Indigo though. So basically just a wasted May pick. Got Ana closed around out here. Yeah, she does. Though looks like Indigo wins this anyway. I don't know why though. Just 2 kills came out while I was busy looking over the Ana. And they should have backed up. They're just gonna get staggered here.
My ultimate is
It's
charging.
an odd one. She should just show herself she can get behind. Doing a good job of that.
My ultimate is ready.
Taking the point.
Right now, that they have 2 people out of the shield, but they're focusing shield. They shouldn't really be doing that.
Administer.
Alright, yeah. Alright. Jade wins this late. They had 2 people out here, purple, while the shield was over here. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't
I am taking
be
the
allowed to
objective.
happen
Join
without
me.
being punished. That was just a misplay. It's like, they had Ana, I think, Ana and Far here, and then the rest of the team was here, and they went after the rest of the team that had shields everywhere. And I like this. They're playing kind of aggressive. Never mind, they're backing up.
The payload is secure.
So
Move it out.
My ultimate is charging.
what Jade did with this advantage was push up really far, get the ult combo set up.
Charging.
That would have been a beautiful sleep if they had a shatter to follow up. Just barely timed. Ult story favoring defense both sides of this match, with Indigo closing up on 5 here, and I keep forgetting the name. This is slowing me down. With the attack
I move as one.
coming close, they didn't use any ults there. They could have. That would have helped them. They had a coordinator that sleep a little better, the Rhine, and they could have shattered and then, or even just use Yosem's ult on May. Get it in there.
My ultimate
See, attack
is
doesn't have a
charging.
diva,
My ultimate is almost ready.
so
My ultimate is charging.
ults are pretty even here.
My ultimate is charging.
Enemy contact.
My ultimate
Pretty
is
much
charging.
5 on both sides. Indigo's at slight advantage, because they're closing in on their 6th. But right here, it's just, they shouldn't have initiated with Zen ult. This Nazari's gonna have free ground to use it
My ultimate
for graviton
is
this
ready.
fight.
Tactical visor activated.
And a visor, really? They're all out of your line of sight, and he used visor. That was kind of the bad idea.
Graviton surge is ready.
So they wasted probably 2 ults.
I'm ready to initiate
Alright.
self-destruct sequence.
Look at this.
Let's get this thing moving.
6 ults, 2 ults. Let's just take a guess who wins here.
My ultimate ability is ready.
No Zen ult
The payload.
against
Keep it moving.
a possible Farazari combo. Like, even though, yeah, that's huge.
Heal up.
So, defense diva, 8 attacking graviton. This is big. Doesn't get anyone. Minxie used Zen ult for some reason. That was just poor reaction out of Jade. They could have won that. They're probably just really shocked by the deviating graviton. Which is a good play to King.
Heal up.
And
The
okay,
payload
so it's like
rests idle.
1, 2, 3, and then the rest are not close. 1, 2 close. Ryan's kind of there. Could get it mid-fight for sure. So if they initiate with those two, they probably win it. Yeah, good job. Keep them off point. Kill the important people. They win the fight. Yep. They didn't even need visor.
My ultimate is ready.
And what was that against? 2 ults?